Hi, winners. I am so excited about today's lesson. It's a strategy that writers use to get their ideas flowing. Where some people call them WOTS, writing on the spot. That's what we're going to practice. Now, I have a different spiral tonight. I don't have my journal out. This is not a journal time. This is a writer's workshop time where we learn a writing technique. So when we're in the classroom, you'll have your journal. Mine's right here close. You'll have your journal, and then you'll have your writer's workshop, your 3-subject spiral. So this will be a section in writer's workshop. Today's topic is trying to find out, what can I write about? And the best way to do this is to start thinking about topics that you're interested in. Based on those topics, then ask yourself, what can I write about? So what we would do, we'd sit here and we'd think. Like, I have to think about myself because you're not here with me. So what could I write about? I could always write about the beach. Could always write about planting a garden. I could write about reading. I could write about family. I could write about tennis. I could write about swimming. So I would jot those things down. I could write about, let's see, I said tennis, gardening, specifically roses. I could talk about a book series. I could talk about the beach. 5 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we were here, we'd name them across our hands. If you're a baseball player, you could talk about baseball. If you live on a ranch, you could talk about a ranch. If you like to travel, you could talk about your travels. If you like to imagine where you might travel, you could write a place about an imaginary place. Or if you wish you could travel to a book series, you list some things that you're interested in. And then you look at that list and you think, what would I really want to talk about? And for me, today, believe it or not, I won't choose the beach. I haven't been there this summer. I'm going to choose the gardening right there. And then you're just going to start writing. So first you think about topics. Then you ask yourself, what might I write about these topics? Then you choose one. And you write. Just write for like 5 minutes, all right? Write for like 5 minutes. So here we go. I've chosen the gardening, specifically cleaning out my backyard during this quarantine time. That's what I would do. I would take a break and go work in the backyard. So I'm going to write. Hi, winners. I've written for 5 minutes, and this is what I have. All right, just a little bit, just a quick 5 minutes. And it's not well organized yet, but that's what we would go back and fix. This is just what I have. Working in the yard is something I enjoy for many reasons. I like to get outside in the fresh air. I like to clear out the weeds and make the yard look pretty. I love having coffee on the back porch and looking at my pretty flowers. When I step outside in the mornings with a fresh cup of coffee in my hands, I look at the plants and flowers standing tall in the freshly mulched beds, and I think to myself, this is a happy place. All right, I just wrote for 5 minutes. I wasn't sure what to write about, so I started off by jotting down 5 things that I enjoy: tennis, gardening, roses, different book series, and the beach. And as I looked at those 5, I thought, what could I talk about? Which one could I talk a little bit more about? Which one is catching my attention or my creativity today? And then I just wrote for 5 minutes, and this is what I have. Right? So make sure you set a timer. I use my phone in the classroom. I have a special timer for us that I can't wait to share with you. Set your timer and just write. Jot down 5 things you could write about: family, friends, school, sports, hobbies, activities, chores, people. Just jot 5, choose one, and just write. Just write. Just let it flow. This is the purpose of this, is to start building our ability to put our thoughts onto paper, right? This is just one quick strategy called WOTS, writing on the spot. So don't think deep about it, just write on the spot. Whatever comes to mind is perfectly fine. Talk to you soon. Bye.